New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like, I think a lot of people were surprised when that happened. And I spoke to Rocky Romero and I was like, how important is this to bridging that gap, repairing the relationship between Impact and New Japan? And he was like, I think it's very important, and I think he's the right guy to do it. How does this situation get presented to you? How do you find out about it, and how do you work between New Japan and Impact Wrestling? Because, I mean, obviously there are some moving parts there.
Yeah. So I was originally, when I was approached by New Japan officials, um, and it was presented to me as I was reading the message and I'm scrolling down. I'm just thinking like, I mean, yeah, this is a cool idea, but I work for Impact. Like, I don't know if you know this or not, but I kind of work for Impact. And as I get to the bottom, they're like, yeah, we've already spoken to Scott, and Scott's cool with it. So I'm like, oh, well, there it is right there. Scott's cool with it, and I'm cool with it. So we're gonna make it happen. And then it dawned on me, like, man, not only am I, participating in this prestigious tournament, but I also am going to be kind of that test to start rebuilding, like you said, rebuilding that bridge and that working relationship with Impact and New Japan. So to be that representative, for me, was almost cooler than being in the actual tournament, because I know that I'm, as much as I love to be like, yeah, Chris Bay, and I want to be the world champion, and I'm going to be the X Division champion again at Hard to Kill January 16th. As much as I love to be that guy, I love to be the guy who also helps more people get more opportunities. So for me, if I'm going to be the guy who helps build this bridge, now all these other great performers can go over there and do things with New Japan and live out their dreams and do stuff that's going to be not only very inspiring and very historical for their own life and their own personal goals, but build these dream match scenarios for fans. And then the fans can enjoy it and be like, oh, Ace Austin versus this person, or, Rohit and this person, or Eddie Edwards back over this, or however, it's going to end up going. Like, it's just going to give people that opportunity to just create and do new stuff and do more stuff. And I'm more about that than I am about my own selfish gain. So when I knew that, I realized that, okay, I'm going to be representing Impact Wrestling in this tournament. I'm like, this is dope, because if I do a good job, which I try to always do, if I
Yeah.
do a good job, it can be the start of something beautiful again, and providing more people that opportunity. So I just was blessed to have the opportunity to do it. And I'm glad that, the company has enough faith in me, and Scott had enough faith in me, and, New Japan wanted to have me, and I would love to do it again.
Speaks a lot to their confidence in you. I mean, with the roster that Impact has, and they were like, we want Chris Bay. We want Chris Bay in this spot. And New Japan was like, yeah, we want Chris Bay in this spot too. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I think that speaks pretty well to the confidence in you in multiple companies.